Hello, what is going on, everybody? It is Blood Edge Reaper here. But my internet has had problems lately, so it is not progressing. Probably a lot of side quests. Fedmont and
what's going on?
Hey, look! Isn't that...
The lab!
The Lance of Kresnik is in there. Let's go.
You don't need to keep protecting me all the time.
Let me prove that I can take care of myself.
here's the first side quest. Walking.
Back in Fenmont at last.
All thanks to you and the others.
Can you believe this is where we first met? That feels like forever ago.
I suppose it does. This probably isn't something I need to say again. But...
I know. There's no time for waxing sentimental.
right.
Yeah. I'm not fighting it. I Let's go back to you. They don't know. Getting in the front. I want to go to Sherrilton.
I haven't fought in a very long time.
survive. Alright, so gonna be that way. Or no. Part of it. We don't have his.
You look really great, Rowan.
Why, thank you. I suppose it takes a gentleman of considerable years to pull off a look as splendid as this.
Hey, Jude, is that your school?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it was. I doubt they consider me a student anymore.
Same way, I doubt it. Long area of the mouth, I'm guessing.
Ever since Professor House disappeared, I've been up to my ears in work.
Where did he go, anyway? And why would he disappear the day he won the Hal Prize?
Something must have happened to him. Just between us, remember how the military came in and searched the school on the day the professor disappeared? When they went through his office, they confiscated every document of his they could find.
So that investigation wasn't related to the warrant out for Jude?
That was their official reason, but I wonder what their real objective was. First, his reward was rescinded without explanation, then everything he ever worked on was confiscated. There's nothing normal about that.
What was the professor even working on?
I heard he was researching a theory that involved using spirits without providing them any mana.
Is that even possible?
Apparently he'd had some success, but I wouldn't get too interested if I were you. If you stick your nose too far into it, you might disappear too.
Come on, don't say things like that.
So that means Professor House was researching something similar to the Lance of Kresnik.
Oh yes, he was. Come on.
Hello there.
Please provide support.
Hey, looky here!
This is the power of Maxwell.
Yikes.
That wasn't...
These guys give serious damage.
Please provide support.
Why are we even fighting?
Right on point!
Let us move onward.
All right!
find a monster fluid. Active here.
Hello there.
Right on, get him! All right!
Deal.
No one can stop me.
No one can stop me!
Just keeps.
Steal from.
Hello there.
Please don't forget about me! Oh yeah, we're on fire!
So this is
Alright, time.
All right! All right!
my sword rings true.
Alright.
No break?
Cloud here!
Finish them off.
Cloud here!
Please provide support.
My fire!
Finish them off.
Cloud here! Onward.
Okay, so. Furious liquid. What land any really stupid. Time to fight that guy on unknown mode. One shot at least. Oh.
Jude, do you think we can eat those mushrooms?
Nope.
No, we can't.
Alright, time for... This is gonna end really bad, probably, especially since we're on unknown mode.
Hey, look! It's got a staff on its tail. How dare it have the same weapon as me?
I suggest not underestimating.
What? Are you saying my skills are weaker than this beast?
Mayor, I advise you to redirect that anger towards the enemy instead.
Fine, I'll show you all who's boss.
Oh, damn it. I knew this was probably gonna...
Provide support. Shall we cool down? Not bad. Dark radius! Not bad. Well played. Ready when you are. Not looking good.
Hey, don't give up.
Got it. Blazing sun. No brace.
We have... Yikes.
Mila! Moonlight clash! Everyone.
As I said, this is probably gonna be really bad.
Step now. This cannot be.
Yeah.
Jude, do you think we can eat those mushrooms?
No. Very impressive. You too. I believe we should.
No. What land? I'm guessing this. And I did that before.
Cloud here. Okay. Cloud here.
No brace?
Far too easy.
That wasn't...
There it is. All right. Here we go. Use materials. Do you ever center?
Are you okay? Mr. Eldon?
Doc. Dr. Jude?
Lie still. You're hurt pretty badly.
Listen to me, Doc. She tricked us. One of the researchers was actually an Azul spy. When I tried to arrest her, she blew up the entire testing chamber.
We'll carry the wounded to the hospital. Come with me. It sounds like Gaius is making his move.
We can't waste any more time.
Yes, move.
Now what? Doesn't sound like knocking will get us in.
The Lance of Kresnik is just beyond this door.
There's got to be another way in. Let's look for it.
Can't get to.
What was that? What?
You okay?
Hamil.
I don't know anything. I'm sorry.
Isn't she?
It's the mayor! Hang in there!
They did say that the Rashigal army invaded the village.
All the villagers frozen solid. No! No!
Hey, come back to us. Don't give up.
Oh no! Mayor!
It's Professor House all over again. The villagers were frozen solid? What could that mean? Is this what Gaius's henchwoman meant when she said the power of a great spirit?
This woman was knocking on death's door. She might have been delusional.
Either way, this is unforgivable.
I wonder if it'll work the same.
Wow.
Are you thinking about the mayor? I understand how you feel. My teacher at school was killed by that same awful machine.
It's not that. It's that I'm not actually sad at all. Is Elise a heartless monster?
Elise. Do you think she got what she deserved?
Of course not. The mayor suffered horribly. What happened was so awful.
Would a heartless monster get so mad about what happened to the mayor? Would she shed tears over it?
No, I guess not. We have to destroy that stupid lance.
Can this contraption help us?
It might let us look in on the lance. Here's the video feed.
That's remarkable, Jude.
There's nothing there.
The Lance of Kresnik is gone. Did that explosion destroy it?
Surely it would leave some wreckage behind.
Perhaps the lance was moved before the explosion occurred. That's the only logical explanation.
But moved to where?
Mila, look. I found a recording of what happened. Is that the spy Mr. Eldon talked about?
That girl. She's the one from our last visit.
You're right. She was the one that attacked us.
Hey, what she got there?
It looks like someone discovered her ruse, so she detonated a bomb.
But isn't she a Najul spy? If I were in her shoes, I wouldn't risk my life like that even if my cover was blown. In the game of espionage, a dead body can still provide valuable intel.
Then how about this? Maybe she planned to blow up the lance all along, and Mr. Eldon finding her was just a coincidence.
If Jude's theory is true, then it's likely that the girl didn't know the lance had left the facility.
That means she's now either on her way to the location where the lance was taken,
or trying to find out where that location is.
In either case, we might find out something if we can catch her.
According to the timestamp on the video, the explosion only happened half an hour ago.
Then she's probably still in the city.
Let's go look for her.
We need to find that girl.
Even great warriors can't fight on an empty stomach. Of course, nor are they very effective when they're drowsy after a big meal. You went to medical school here, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
Young students burning with passion, living their dreams. I bet you miss those days.
Nope.
Not really. We studied and trained all day, every day. I never did anything particularly memorable.
Lame. That is so you.
Even those days of toil will one day be treasures to you.
I would have liked to have gone to school myself.
You should have. Maybe you'd have learned how to behave like a normal person.
Did you go to school, Leia?
Nope.
Sure did. I was the class vice president.
Then going to school doesn't seem to help with behavior at all.
You might be right about that.
Oh, yes, it doesn't.
Hey, wait a minute.
She's actually over here. Yep.
There she is, the girl in red.
I know you. Yes, yes, yes! I finally get to finish you off! And it's not even my birthday.
Sorry to interrupt your little psychotic episode, but we really need to ask you something.
Why would I answer you, Claudes?
Wait, I have seen you before. Is it possible? Are you Lady Nadia of House Travis?
Huh?
I seem to be correct. But what would compel an heiress of one of the 6 ruling houses to spy for Azul?
I don't know anything about that stinking house. I'm Agria the Shadowless of the Chimeriad.
The Chimeriad again?
So you're working for Gaius.
What's it to you?
You tried to destroy the Lance of Kresnik.
Well, duh.
We want to destroy it too. That makes us allies.
Nope.
If you know where the Lance was taken, tell us.
Like I'd tell you anything.
Please, you want to destroy it for the same reason we do, right? 'Cause it's dangerous?
You reek. Oh, I've got an idea. Before I destroy the Lance, I'll use it to blast Rashigul to itty-bitty bits!
What is your problem? We're working our butts off to save the world, and you think it's funny to stand in our way?
Yeah, she does.
You really do stink!
What are you, 5?
You think you can fill the world with rainbows and kittens just by working hard?
I want to try that.
That sweet reek of yours is giving me brain
Fill the
decay.
world with kittens just by working.
What's your beef with hard work?
Zip it, you little pimple, or I'll pop you.
Excuse me?
I still remember the agony you caused me that day.
This girl is making my head hurt.
Just kill her. You are about to.
You seriously stink.
What the hell?
Stand in our way and we'll be forced to cut you down.
Whatever. It's time to get rid of the damn stink around here.
Unfortunate.
Stop here!
Symphony of
Got it.
all beginning. Must end. Let it be. By my hand. Elemental mastery.
That's it. I'm feeling it now. It's time you burn to a crisp. Spiral storm!
Must be a side effect from Lincoln.
Sorry about that.
And then Roland's magic guard completely blocks the mystic art.
What's wrong?
Mila, I don't stink, do I?
No, you're totally fine.
Did I ask you?
Nope.
All right.
Never.
All right.
Didn't ask you. Why are you answering?
I should warn you. I'm still not used to the sensation of sweating during exertion. Couple that with my somewhat clumsy sword grip, and well, you might consider being a little more cooperative. Where is the lance?
A secret passageway runs under the laboratory. It connects to Orta Palace.
And that is?
That's the palace Noctigal rules from.
I've never heard of this passageway.
Is it still usable?
Only if you're a worm. It's caved in now.
So we can't use it.
Nope.
Hey, get back here!
Maxwell, one of these days, I'm going to rip that pretty face of yours to pieces! And you, pimple, listen up. Work, work, work as hard as that scrawny body of yours can handle, and you'll still wind up with only 2 things. Jack and squat.
Why do you say stuff like that?
Because she can.
Orta Palace, the enemy stronghold.
We should be careful.
I know. Let's check things out first.
Why did that Agria girl say such awful things to me? Does that wretched little urchin actually nobility?
Yes, I do believe that she is the scion of the Travis family. The Travis estate was destroyed by arson a few years ago. Most of the Travises died in the blaze.
She lost her whole family? No wonder she turned out that way.
How interesting. You can sympathize with someone you despised mere seconds ago.
Yeah, I guess that's the kind of thing Agria would say reeks of naivete.
Perhaps she would. But I find it to be a kind and gentle smell.
I agree. Oh dear. Perhaps we're starting to smell a bit cheesy ourselves.
Thanks, you guys.
A jet black feather.
It's been a while since you've been back to Fenmont. Don't you want to visit any of your friends?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, you didn't make any friends while you were here?
Nope.
I made plenty of friends. It feels like it's been forever since I went to school here.
Dr. Jude, I didn't know you were back. I couldn't believe it when I heard that the military was after you. Oh gosh, where do I even begin?
Take a deep breath, Prin. It's okay. Although, to be honest, so much has happened that I don't really know where to begin either.
You weren't really a spy, were you? I can't imagine you being one.
Are you kidding? Jude's smart and all, but I wouldn't hire this goofball to spy on his own nose.
A harsh yet accurate appraisal.
You must be Leia. You're exactly as Dr. Jude described you. You always showed up in his stories, you know.
Really? And here I thought he'd forgotten all about me.
I only mentioned you a few times. Hey, is that a Sylph Jay? Are you treating it?
Yes, I'm doing it as a special favor for an acquaintance of mine.
That's the same bird Alvin uses. I didn't know it was called a Sylph Jay.
They're pretty unique. They can channel wind spirits with their manalobe to help them fly long distances.
Sylph Jays also have the ability to distinguish between the manalobes of different people and can use that to sense a person's location. Hence their popular use for military communication.
Wow, little guy, you're pretty smart.
Unfortunately, this little one flew too far, too fast, and ended up hurting his manalobe.
Well, that was silly of you. But I like a hard worker.
He'll weaken and die from the injury, and there isn't anything I can do to save him. There is a treatment that uses harmonica grass, but it's impossible to get right now with everything that's happening.
Hey, if that's the case, I'll find some harmonica grass for him.
What?
You know I have a weakness for the smart but bumbling type.
You're still talking about the Sylph Jay, right?
Yep. What? Black. Search.
If we must.
Roll me. No brakes?
Ready?
Got it.
Age breeds greater experience.
I feel
Let's ban some orbs.
I've seen this plant in books. I've never seen the real thing before.
Good eye. They all look the same to me.
It goes beyond visual acuity. Jude has an impressive amount of knowledge.
Ain't that the truth? Not bad for his age.
Well, I've always liked reading books. I just have a good memory for that sort of thing.
And yet my birthday totally slips his mind.
Yep.
Can you believe that?
I've apologized so many times. Leia only has a good memory from my failings.
Yep.
I've heard that people only truly remember the things that interest them most.
Huh. I've read about that. They say a memory lapse is just your brain freeing up space for more useful information.
Well, sorry that my personal details aren't more useful to you, Jude.
Oh, no,
Yeah. I was just... back attack.
No time for a break? Roll me. Got it. The guard's down.
Well done, Alvin.
All in the line of duty.
Naturally. Or I'll have you fired.
Whoa, hey now.
Guys, Rowan's not looking so good. Shouldn't we stop and get him healed up?
Here we go.
My fire! Cloud here!
Time to go to work.
Don't slack off now.
Stay on guard.
Dance to my tune.
How unfortunate. The likes of you will not stop me.
I have to. Obviously. Place. Whatever. I call this apartment. Anyways, as I was just saying, we are gonna call this a part right. So until next time, guys,